Moving on, anger continues to grow among citizens of Nigeria over economic distress and hardships.
People are staging protests against the government and blaming President Bola Tinubu for the crisis. Now, in the southwestern city of Badan, hundreds of Nigerians hit the streets and demonstrated against the soaring cost of living and the related crisis. Now, this comes after massive agitation rocked northern Nigeria earlier this month.
The demonstrators also carried placards reading, and I'm quoting here, "End the crisis in Nigeria." And they also demand stable electricity supply and an end to food scarcity that has hit the West African nation.
We are hungry. This hunger is too much, and we cannot stay. We cannot do prostitute. I'm a student. There is no food. My gas has finished 3 days ago. It's now 1:05. We don't have money. We can't call house. This hunger is too much, and it's not like this before. Look at us now. There is nothing. We are starving. Tinubu should please do something. This is not his promise. He promised to do better. Look at us now.
The pain is too much. They should tell him if he cannot solve our issues, he should vacate the office. It is enough. The suffering is enough. There is too much hunger. We can't pay our children's school fees. We can't pay our rent. Please help us and tell him that it's too difficult to eat. His tenure is too hard. If he cannot make things easier, he should vacate the office of the president.
After assuming the president's office last year, Bola Ahmed Tinubu ended fuel subsidy and currency controls, a move that led to a surge in petrol prices and a spike in living costs. The Nigerian naira has been sliding sharply against the US dollar.
President Tinubu has called for patience to allow his reforms to take effect, claiming foreign investments in the future, but his government's measures have hit the general public in the hardest way possible. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria's inflation reached almost 30% in January. Poorer sections of citizens in Nigeria have had to give up consuming essentials such as milk and eggs, increasing the cost of living, which sparked widespread protests in cities including Suleja, Minna and Kano.
And for more on this, our correspondent Louisa Olignani sends us this report from Lagos. Take a listen.
With widespread hunger ravishing millions of Nigerians and the workers' purchasing power significantly eroded due to inflation and a decline in the naira value, citizens now resort to protest. Nigerians are grappling with hardship that emerged from economic policies and reforms put in place by President Bola Tinubu since he assumed office on May 29, 2023. Meanwhile, government at various levels are devising means to pacify the people by introducing initiatives to cushion the effect of the hardship, as experts warn of imminent uprising, even as organized labor gear up for nationwide mega protest on 27th and 28th of February. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olani, WION, World is One.